My dreams are nightmares. How can I sleep? You got the gun against me.
What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Walgreens exclusive Marvel's Invisible Woman. Now here we do have an Invisible Woman in the packaging. I was really excited when I found her in stores. She does come with Herbie, and we can see his flight stand here. Really excited to show her off, so let's get to it. We do have an image of Sue Storm right here on the side. Not my favorite image, but it is the box, and it's just going to be thrown away later on. We do get a little bio of Sue. It says, with Herbie by her side, Sue Storm uses psionic energy to suit up as the incredible hero, Invisible Woman. We do have an image of Invisible Woman right here, and Herbie down here at the bottom. Was really excited when I found her, so what we're going to do now is take a little break, get her opened up, and then we'll go on to the rest of her review. So sit tight, everyone. And here we have the Invisible Woman and Herbie out of the packaging. Now, before we get on to Sue here, let's actually just go over Herbie really fast, because he's a really interesting little figure. He is cast in this almost pearly white plastic, which is a really nice touch. It is much better than him just being painted in white plastic. And he's a really cool little figure. I don't know much about Herbie. I'm not the biggest Fantastic Four fan in the world, but I knew I just had to have a Fantastic Four team in my display. Let's actually get a little bit of details on Herbie right here. Moving the camera up. I really do like the way that Hasbro handled Herbie's face. Now, in case you're wondering, his face is sculpted. It's not just painted right here. It's actually sculpted on face, so that looks really nice. You can see he's still in that pearly plastic. We get some green paint here, some blue and green paint down here. He has what I can only assume is a plug. And he looks really nice, I'm not going to lie. He does come with a flight stand, although I think, yeah, he can stand perfectly on his own. I'll zoom out and show that off in a little bit, but he does stand perfectly fine on his own if you don't have the stand, so he can sit there if you don't want him on the flight stand. He also does have a little bit of articulation. It's not the greatest articulation in the world, but he does have a ball jointed head. He can look up pretty far, look down really far, tilt his head side to side quite a bit, and we do get a swivel on that ball joint. So pretty good range of movement for Herbie, and that's all he really has, and I don't think you're going to want any more than that. You can have him pose all quizzical, wondering, or you can have him looking forward like he's in full attention. But that's Herbie for you, so let's actually move on to the Invisible Woman. And I have to say, I'm really impressed with this figure, and it actually took me a while to find a figure I liked, because some of the paint wasn't that great, but overall I like the way that Sue Storm came out. Let's get a good 360 of her. I will say that I'm not a fan of the product printing right here, but you know, there's really not much you can do about that. Now, I don't know if it's just on my figure or if it's a reoccurring thing having it under the lights. It does appear like her top right here is a different shade than the rest of her jumpsuit, and it's understandable for this arm because it's painted, but it looks like this arm matches, I don't know, it looks like, it's hard to explain it, but the camera might be picking up different than what I'm seeing it, but it does look like the torso is a different shade than the arm right here, and the arm is a different shade than the rest of the suit. Might just be my imagination, but that's just the way it's coming off. Okay, let's actually go on to some of her details first before we go on to her accessories. I really, really love the way that this Sue Storm looks. She kind of has that soccer mom feel to her, and it works for her, and the shorter hair, she looks really beautiful, and it looks really nice. I do like that. I don't know if you guys can see this right here, but it does look like they use a dot matrix for her lips. Zooming the camera out. So her lips, at least the sheen on it, is dot matrix. Everything else is painted on, which, again, she looks really beautiful. Her suit is nicely painted. It's really clean. The forehead does look dot matrix. It doesn't look like it's a single appliance, so there is that. This arm is translucent, like it's showing off her powers, which I do like the way that looks. And then this arm is solid, so we do get a little bit of variety there. You can see the belt it's painted on, it's not sculpted. Going down her tracksuit, or her suit, and then we do get her boots, which this one is understandable because it looks like this is black and it's painted, so it does not match that entirely, but it still looks good from a distance. So overall, I'm still really happy about this figure. As far as accessories go, she does come with one accessory, and that's an invisible left hand, or a hand that's phasing. Is that a term, phasing? She has a phasing left hand. And it looks really nice. It's a little darker than the hand that's on this side, but it does look like this hand is using her power more. And to get that off, we just give it a nice little tug. Find the hand that we're going to use. Plug it in, and there we have her using both her powers, and that's probably how I'm going to have mine displayed, because she looks really nice like that. So with that out of the way, let's actually go on to her articulation. She does have a ball-jointed head. Now, her peg does sit really high up on the neck, so we do get some side-to-side movement right there, some up and down, and that's just on that ball joint. You really don't notice it that much because the body is so petite and her head is a little bit big, and it does make her body look a little more petite. But really good ball joint here. She does have a hinge in the neck, so she can tilt her head forward all the way back. Arms on a ball joint go out that far. Do a full 360. She bends and spins at the elbow. Bends and spins at the wrist. And it's the same for both sides. She has a ball jointed torso, as well as a swivel right there. Legs go forward, back, and out, although it felt like the legs moved as one, but I don't think that's the case. But yeah, legs move forward, back, and out to about that far. She has a thigh swivel, double jointed in the knee, has a hinge in the ankle, as well as a swivel in the foot, so all the articulation you'd expect from Sue Storm. So what we're going to do now is get her posed for my final thoughts, then we'll wrap up this review, so sit tight everyone. So here we have Sue Storm and Herbie posed for my final thoughts. Overall, I really do like this set. Herbie's a really nice accessory. He's not really a figure, he's an accessory, although he is an actual character, so I guess it's pretty cool that he came with the set. But the main appeal for this is actually the Invisible Woman, and I'm really glad I found her. I was actually starting to give up hope that I would ever find her in stores, because I never found Daredevil, and this was going to be like this year's Daredevil, where I wouldn't find her in stores. But luckily I went into Walgreens today, and as soon as I walked in, I went straight for the toys, and there she was. Actually, I almost missed her because they only had the Guardians Legends there, and so I was ready to walk out, and as I was walking out, I looked up, and sure enough, she was up there on the shelf. But if you're looking for the Invisible Woman, she is exclusive only to Walgreens, so if you're looking for her, gonna have to check your local Walgreens. And I know we have seen Johnny Storm, so we are getting a Human Torch. Hopefully we get the entire Fantastic Four team, because I want to have those guys in my Marvel Legends collection. With that being said, guys, I really do recommend Sue Storm if you're a Fantastic Four fan, or if you're just a fan of Marvel Legends in general. You're going to really love this figure. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews. All my toy reviews are up, so go ahead and check those out. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, go ahead and let me know down in the comments, and I'll do my best to see if it fits my collection. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.
My dream